Hello, Uncle Bill's Kitchens family. As you know, this is Asparagus Week, and today we're going to show you how to make asparagus with shrimp in a white sauce. Stay tuned. Alright, to get things started off, the first thing we're going to need to do is chop up our vegetables. Put your asparagus on your cutting board and cut them into approximately 3/4 inch to 1 inch sizes. Remember, we won't want them too big. They've got to be just large enough to fit into our mouths, but not so big that they're going to choke us. Just like so. Now what you're going to want to do is separate the tops from the bottoms also. I put them in two different bowls. Here we have our shrimp. We're going to pull the tail shell off just by squeezing the butt end of the tail and sliding it off like so. Let me show you that again. Squeeze and pull. Just like that. Super easy. Now I'll take care of the rest of these real quick. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to cut these right in half. Great thing about pre-shelled, deveined shrimp is that you don't have to take the shell off and you don't have to worry about the vein. And again, we're just cutting these in half, just like here. Perfect. All right, set those aside and let's get our water going. And while that's going to put our pasta inside, we're going to hit that subscribe button and make sure to like this video so that the YouTube algorithm will send it out to other people. Make sure to salt and add a little bit of oil to your water. That makes sure that you are seasoning your pasta and that they won't stick together. Perfect. Now that that's going, we're going to set that aside, let that keep boiling on another burner, and we're going to add a little bit of olive oil to a hot pan. I like to add a little bit of butter. This is Italian food. This is about half a tablespoon. And then we're going to fry up our shrimp. Oh, folks, I wish you could smell this. There's nothing better than shrimp bathing in butter. Once we get about a third of the way through, we're going to add in the tops of our asparagus. These are the softest part of the asparagus, and they're really easy to cook. So I like to cook them in with the shrimp just to add that little bit of flavor to them. And the shrimp don't take that long to cook as well, so it'll be perfect once we get them all put together. Now we're going to cook the shrimp about 90% of the way there and then let it finish off in the sauce. So it should look just like this. Perfect. All right, we'll set that aside, bring our pan back. Add a little bit of cooking wine. White wine will do. This is Miggio. It's the same thing. It's what I have in the cupboard. It deglazes the pan, pulls off all of that wonderful, good, tasty goodness from the shrimp. And then we're going to mix that in with a little bit of water and bring that up to temperature. That's going to just add more flavor. And then we're going to take the stalks of our asparagus and add that in. And we're going to let that steam for about 5 to 6 minutes. I also like to add a little bit of flavor as I cook, so I use these chicken bouillon granules, just about half a teaspoon. A little bit of pepper. The granules have enough salt, so I don't need to add any more at this time. And of course, I like to add some garlic powder. Now this is a lot of asparagus for what I'm cooking, so I'm going to take some of these out. I don't need them all, and they're going to taste great as a side dish for later. Look at that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add our cream. I add about 1/3 cup of milk into our mixture. Bring that up to temperature. Then we're going to add the rest of our ingredients in regards to our shrimp and the tops of our asparagus. Now again, this is going to all flavor the sauce. It's going to bring that shrimp up to temperature. Heat up the rest of those asparagus stalks. Delicious. Now, of course, we need some Parmesan cheese to add in here as a binder and flavor additive. I had about a 1/3 cup here. And then I've used a cornstarch slurry, which is equal parts cornstarch and water. Mix that together and that thickens everything right up. Now here I've added just a little bit too much, so all we need to do is just add a little more liquid. Usually the pasta has enough water to take care of that, but if not, just add a little bit more water like I did here. Mix it thoroughly together. That's going to warm up the pasta nicely, incorporate all of those flavors into the dish, and make it delicious. Look at this, guys. Healthy, semi-healthy, delicious, wonderful, super easy. You can make it for your friends or family, wife or husband. Thanks for stopping by Uncle Bill's Kitchen. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please be sure to hit that like button if you did, and subscribe to our channel. It keeps you updated as to new releases of videos, and it helps us a lot.